And I'm here to talk to you about the importance of exercise. Exercise, like you can look at me, you see that I'm physically fit, I'm dressed like I exercise and I look fit. After 3 kids, I still look very strong and healthy. I can run up and down and still keep moving. And I exercise every day, so I think I have credibility and I think I'm able to talk to you about exercise and the importance of exercise. Okay, a lot of people always ask me, how do you do it? You have 3 kids already, how come you still look like this? And I keep telling them that I'm always busy keeping fit. That is why I still look like this. So to start, I'm going to show you my outline. And I'm going to talk about exercise, the types of exercise, importance of exercise, and then I'm going to talk to you about how you calculate your BMI, which is the body mass index. And so, what is exercise? From the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it says that exercise is a particular movement or series of movements that can be done to make you stronger and healthier. Looking at this picture, what do you think exercise is? The one on the bed or the little baby that is like with a lifting? So that is exercise, the physical movement. The baby is like having a physical movement, and so the baby is the one that exercises. And the other person is just sitting on the cushion, and that's why you can see him being like that. So, okay, for those of you that don't exercise every day, I would like to tell you that it's never too late. After this presentation, you can start. So, types of exercise. You can do different types of exercises. The first one is the anaerobic, and the second one is anaerobic. So, anyone you want is still exercise. So, what is aerobic exercise? Aerobic exercise is a kind of exercise that requires the presence of oxygen, and it's moderate in intensity, and it takes a longer duration than the anaerobic, and it helps you develop your stamina, and it also burns calorie during the activity. And from the picture here, you can see the different types of aerobic exercises, like when you're jumping rope, or when you're doing press up, or when you're like squatting up and down. They are all aerobic exercises. So the next one is the anaerobic exercise. The anaerobic exercise is the absence of oxygen. Remember, the aerobic is the presence of oxygen. This is the absence of oxygen, and it's high intensity, unlike the aerobic that was moderate intensity. And it has a short duration, unlike the long duration of the aerobic, and it helps develop force, and it burns calorie even when the body is at rest. So looking at the picture, you can have an idea of what anaerobic exercise is, where you use the heavy lifting equipment, or you run. I told you it's a short duration. And I'd like to go to the importance of exercise. When you don't exercise, it's kind of harmful to the body. So you need to exercise so that you'll be strong. And the major aim of people exercising is to live long. If you exercise, you have a tendency of living a longer life. And so this is like artery. This is our artery, and this is the artery of a person that keeps exercising, and this is the artery of a person that does not exercise. Here is a plate that is being cut up in the artery, making the artery wall to be thinner and the artery to be clogged up. And this is a kind of disease called arteriosclerosis. And from research, it's been seen that because people don't exercise daily, there's kind of obesity. And the obesity keeps increasing. And I have the data from 1990, after 10 years, 2000, and after another 10 years, 2010. You see that the darker one is a rate of obesity. This is obesity, and this is less obesity. And so, if you look here in the 1990s, there was really none. And then here, it increased, and it's increased more. So right now, we are having more obese people because, like the country or the environment, technology has made people to sit back at home and not moving out and going out of their way to do exercise. So that's what is putting us in this shoe right now in the United States. So also, the United States Department of Health and Human Services has given a chart on the risk of dying premature as a result of people becoming physically active. So people, like, the more active you become, the less rate of dying. So the more people in the States, like as the 2008 activity guidelines for America, they found out that there was a relative, the higher people exercise, the lesser the rate of death was. I'm gonna break down the importance of exercise into 5 steps. So the 5 of them are the nervous system. The first one is the nervous system, and the second one is the respiratory system. The third one is the cardiac system. The fourth one is the mental health, and the fifth one is the social health. So the nervous system, which is comprises of the brain, is the part that we need to exercise, because when we exercise, it tunes it for more skillful body movement, as it makes the brain move more and to think more, and it improves our reaction time, and it also improves our mental performance. That's we're able to think properly and perform properly. And then the respiratory system has our lungs. The more we exercise, the more the lung capacity increases, and the more we work more, the lungs work more efficiently. And then for the cardiovascular, which is the heart, it helps us to pump. It helps the heart pump more blood easily. There's no stress in pumping blood, because the exercise helps it to reduce the workload on the heart. And then the fourth one is mental health. So when you exercise, you have it gives you a good self-esteem, and it helps to deal with stress. And it also helps you to relax. And the last one, and it leads to more productive work and decreases fatigue. So the last one, the social health. The more you exercise, the more you meet with people. When you go out there and keep exercising, you tend to meet with new people and you have new friends. So another thing I want to tell you about is the body mass index, which is the BMI. A lot of us, how many of you know your body mass index? Yeah, okay, I'm going to teach you how to calculate it. So you also need to know that in order to know if you're fit or not fit. So the body mass index is what we use to calculate it. Like, it's a measurement of your height, and your weight. You divide your height by your weight, and then whatever it gives you, it falls into this chart. Just like for me, my height is I'm 5'5", so, and my weight is 125 kg. So if you divide it 5'5" by 125, I fall within. I'm 20.1, so I'm normal. So you can use that, or there's another chart in which we can use, which is easier. Or if you don't have this chart and you want to calculate it, you can use the body mass as the height over the weight. So for this, can somebody tell me, is our weight here? Who knows the weight or height? Do you know your weight or your height? What do you weigh?
Me?
Yeah.
135.
135. What's your height? 6. That is 60. Exact. Okay, 60 and 135. So,
underweight.
What do you guys think?
He's pretty close to normal.
I'm close to normal.
Stephen's just not quite normal.
Okay, so quite normal. Okay.
Does that also psychiatrically, not quite normal, or mental health too? No.
So he needs to maybe eat more. I think his one is more of eating, I think, because I know he exercises, he walks a lot. His one is more of eating, if it's not normal. Okay. So thank you very much. That's my presentation, and this is where I got my sources from. If you need more sources, you can get my presentation, and I can give you the sources. Thank you.